Hi, y'all. It's me, Narice, again. And I have a few moments before the next handler is here. Anyway, so for those who were on the live stream yesterday, I was working on breaking out the house, adding vocals, and I'm pretty satisfied with everything that I did. And I was gonna get on live and mix, but I don't know. There's a lot of things going on. But so we're back doing the mixing, and I already like transferred the files and everything. And actually, I already started mixing some of this earlier. Um, but now I'm officially live streaming the process again. Like if I had a stronger um, internet connection, then I would like show you guys the process on screen. But I guess it is what it is. But I guess y'all can like hear what I'm working on or whatever. Or maybe I would have y'all like over my shoulder, but I'm kind of like over that. I don't really like the vibe of anybody over my fucking shoulder or my head or anything like that. Um, but yeah, but I'm really enjoying this process though. I have, so I think the first version I had 8 vocal tracks. Now I have 30 vocal tracks. Um, and the thing is, there's even some ones where there's like small parts, but I know it has to be mixed a certain way. So I could just like pair different parts on the same track, but I think it's just better for me to like mix it that way for me to be able to do things individually. Because, there might be certain vocal parts, even though it's like a short section, with the effects there might be better to be just for that part versus like the whole song. So, and it's cool to like tweak different effects in that way. But you know what? I'm really proud of this record. Like I've always been proud of this song, but I feel like it just keeps getting better. Um, I think it just keeps getting better for me. Um, and yeah, I'm just like really enjoying this. So um, yeah, I have 30 vocal tracks now, so that's fucking great. Um, yeah, but it's cool though. I mean, it's pretty easy to like do now that I kind of have like a structure in mind. Um, so now, yeah, I'm just gonna try to figure this thing out. So yeah, like I said before, the first process was getting all the tracks on here, all the newer tracks. Then I had to like work on the volumes, which is kind of like I guess my process now. It's like because I know on GarageBand they were really loud the tracks, so I had to like level it out so it blends better with the song. And then now I have to like EQ it, um, and then from there work on like the automation, specific volumes for specific parts of the song because like there's more vocal things happening here, which I'm excited about because I've been feeling like I don't know. I mean, and again, like I know that there's reasons why I feel the way that I do, but I feel like I haven't been like pushing myself as much vocally, and I was able to do that here. So because I don't know, I just think back to a time where like when I first started making music, I didn't really think too much about structure. I was just like, I'm gonna make what feels and sounds good. Even though I go back to some of those songs and I'm like, ooh, it's a little rough. It's a little bit rough. And honestly, I don't even think those songs were intended to be good in any way. I guess they were intended to be sources of energy. But I actually care to make good music. And the crazy thing is, when the music started getting good, that's when there had to be a stop to the plan because it wasn't supposed to be quality music. It was supposed to be a source of energy. But, regardless, I wanted to improve upon my skills anyway. So, yeah, anyway, I feel like, but even at that time, with the songs that I was writing, like, I wasn't writing thinking about like structure, like, okay, this is the intro, this is the verse, this is the chorus, this is the bridge. Like, and there were just songs where I would just be like, okay, there's no words here, but I'm just gonna do runs. I'm just gonna do ad libs and be all over the place and it be fun and dope anyway, you know? And I mean, there's definitely more structure now because like I've been doing this for a while and I have more of a process in terms of how I go about making music now, especially since I like produce for myself. And yeah, it's easier for me to just like be more free with how I create. But at the same time, the structure is helpful because it gives me a sense of like um a process in terms of how to do something. When you're new, you're just trying to figure it out. But once you've done stuff for a while, you have a better approach on how you want to do it. Like, okay, I want to start with the progression. I want to start with the guitar. I want to start with this, or whatever. Or I don't want there to be much percussion. I want there to be mostly like, you know, synth melodies or whatever it is. And yeah, so I'm grateful for the structure that I've learned um through the years. And at the same time, and plus like and then at the same time, like I don't mind not doing a whole lot vocally too, because there are some times where less is more and I do want to just like make a song that's like, it could be simple. It doesn't have to be like so much like vocal acrobatics happening. Um, but at the same time, I don't mind challenging myself. And and of course, I know that there's certain again, there's a lot of energy at play. Um, so for me it's just like, okay, the song is done, and then I'm sure there's other things like ideas coming out of the ether, like, oh, you could make it more. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, I did that. And and I did, like I said, it went from 8 vocal tracks to 30. So I mean, yeah. But I'm excited about this song. I feel like it like progressively builds into something better. Um, I'm just like, and I get it. Like, it takes. I see why it takes people a while to put out projects. Especially when you care about all those things and care about the details or whatever, right? Because you know it takes. I mean, it doesn't have to take so much time, but when you care about the details and making it good, it can take a while. But I don't want for my projects to have to take so fucking long, And again, my situation is not like most people's situations. So, it's not like, I'm on a label and I have an advance. I'm an independent artist and I am the advance. Um, and, just making the best that I can with what I have. And with that, and again, of course, like I say all the time, like all the hats that I wear, and right now I'm wearing the engineer hat, which is cool. Um, and I'm still like grateful to be able to learn all the things that are necessary for me to do everything that I do. Um, And it's, taken years of growth and years of, um, building these skills. So I'm grateful for that. Um, yeah, it's a process, and then on top of like all the other things that are going on in the background, um, that either like try to interfere with or hold back or or influence, and it's like it's irritating. But s- even though my experience feels unique, I know that the experience of other things getting in the way of art isn't new. Like I know there's other independent artists that, wish that they can be in a space where they don't have to worry about their bills and they could just create art. And I know that that experience isn't new, and I'm not the only one who feels that. I know there's other independent artists and other creatives that maybe might be limited in terms of resources to be able to make the art that they want to make, like hiring a band or something like that, or getting like a string section for their projects. And sometimes you just gotta work with what you have and make it dope anyway. Or you have like a full-time and a part-time job, and you wish, because you need that to pay the bills. And that takes time away from you to be in a creative space and then worrying about said bills and, feeding yourself or feeding a family if you have a family. Um, and just the survival um concerns, the things that we have to focus on when you're in survival mode and then trying to be creative anyway. And but at the same time, like that's the best time, or not the best time, but like that's, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, regardless of those things, creating in that space could be of value to somebody because there's other people who feel that way. And, even songs about that, like just, you know, getting it up out the mud, the come up, the inspirational "We Gonna Make It" records. Shout out to Jadakiss. Again. Um, you know, are necessary. So yeah. But anyway, so we're mixing, breaking out the house. I'm like, why is this anyway? I love that harmony section so much. But like mixing is such like it's really not even like I don't know. There are certain parts that I'm excited to mix, but I'm like focused on like the nitty gritties. I'm sorry if this might not be the most entertaining live stream, but I'm trying to get this work done. Okay, we definitely gotta go to like the red section. It's so fucking low. I really love like these higher harmonies. I'm glad that I redid these because they wasn't really given what needed to be gave in the beginning. Like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. And you know, I realized in the harmony there's actually a unison moment and then it splits, which is fine. Is this the same note? There's two unison moments. I didn't realize it, but that's fine. I'm here for it though. I'm here for it. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. But I kind of don't care because it sounds good all together. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out. Stay out. Stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Make sure they stay out. Make sure they stay out. Yeah. Make sure they stay out. Sure they stay out your brain. Stay out. Don't mind me. I'm trying to like hear the because I'm doing a pan on. I'm panning the harmony section. So I'm doing like one harmony where it's like you hear it dominantly on like the left speaker versus the right speaker. You know how some songs when you listen to it in headphones and you hear well, if you're paying attention, if you hear certain parts where it's like something's happening on the right headphone, but you can hear it more on the right headphone than you do the left headphone. I'm doing that. I mean, that's something I've always kind of like done in terms of like editing certain like sections or whatever. So that's what I'm doing with this particular section because I realize like well, I mean, there's already a lot going on here with like different stuff in the backgrounds and the harmonies and runs and layers. and and then there's like this like straight harmony section, and then there's like layers of different vocal parts happening at the same time. Um, and then there's like dubbed vocals, and then there's like the breakdown at the end, which is really cool. I really love that. Well, I love the whole song. Like, there's definitely certain sections that I like. Like, I love the harmony section. I like the harmony with the runs and the melody before this and the chorus. I really love the bridge. I love the production in the bridge part. The no, you can't tell me what to do. My body moves a little bit to you because the production matches the vocals. I love that. And then like the very end, like I'm really proud of the fact that I really enjoy like pretty much all the sections of this song. Um, but I also want to like be more creative in terms of like engineering it. I mean, this isn't new though. I've been doing this with my vocal production with like certain vocal parts like panning. Um but I mean like I've still learned new things in terms of like engineering it, whereas like I said, which is the whole part of the mixing of tweaking the levels. So like certain parts of the track where it gets loud, mixing it so it's not too loud and it like blends well with everything. Um, yeah. So I still feel like this section. This is me. Make sure they stay out, yeah. Make sure they stay out, sure they stay out, stay out, stay out, yeah. Make sure they stay out, sure they stay out, make sure they stay out, make sure they stay out, yeah. Make sure they stay out, sure they stay That's funny. It's not, but it is. Excuse me. The bitch gotta be strong. I'm still dragging myself. I don't realize that. I was like, wow, I'm actually like progressing through the song pretty well. This is actually not taking me as long as I thought. And then I looked at the screen and I was like, yeah, there's about like at least like maybe 11 more tracks that I have to do because of that ending with all the different parts going on. That's gonna be fun though. I declare that that's gonna be fun. I think I might be at this for. I'm not gonna give myself a time crunch just because like it'll be finished when it's finished. Anyway. Not starting back up at the bitch. I put a good section right here. And this is kind of like that thing that I was telling you about last live stream that I reference often when I talk about, not often, I've said it several times, about Lauryn Hill's throughout that thing, where there's like different parts happening at the same time, even though it's not a harmony section because it's not all the same notes or it's not a harmony, but it's like round. This is what I mean. Like I love sections like this in songs. And I like to make sections like this in songs. Bitch, you can barely hear this section. But the thing is, I need to turn the production down, so I'm sure this part is. Yeah, because those blend together very well. Now I'm at what might be the hardest part, maybe. But I need that sub bass to be a little bit on. I really like that vocal right there. It's crazy. It's a big brother watching. All right, one track at a time. Oh my goodness. I have creative ideas. I feel like I'm already playing around with like the panning of it being in the right and left for a particular sound. But I'm like, what if I do that for all of them? That's gonna be crazy. But I feel like that'd be fun to listen to in headphones, you know. But at the same time, like I don't want it to be a lot. Like I don't want it to be like over stimulating, if that makes any sense. Um, yeah. Oh my gosh, that sounds like what is that? I'm like, that wasn't even in the record. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is the audio again. So I gotta like tweak the volume a little bit because there's like this like I don't know the sound. And the thing is like I I like got these pieces from like the verse, and I guess in me like cutting up the different tracks. I don't know. I guess I'm really download or whatever. Or glitching the matrix. Who knows? But whatever. I found it's a little tedious, but it works. Okay, let's see. It's better. That's a lot better. Okay. I feel like it might be done. I feel like it just might. Now I probably just gotta like level it out again. Now that I tweaked all the things to tweak. And I was thinking about like an hour and some change ago. I was like, I might be able to get this done in another hour. I'm a little over an hour, like an hour and 15. But not bad, not bad. 15 minutes over, it, mind you. I wasn't trying to like, I wasn't gonna like say it just in case I might go over that time. But then not only that, but because like I'm still new to mixing, so I'm thinking like, oh, it might just be an hour left from this point. But then I'm like, I don't know, it might be more, just because like like the little stuff, because I knew with this particular section, because I was chopping up different pieces from a recorded verse and looping it, and I hadn't mixed the original track that I was like pulling from. And I knew in that original track there was like the like buzz noise in the track, but I knew that's because of like the levels on the microphone and the interface. But I know how to mix that out. So I know how to like fix that so it's not in in the mix now. Um but I was like, that might be a different process. That might be a different process for um you know, versus like a full track versus like pieces of a track. So I knew like I might have to like tweak each individual loop piece that I was able to like chop up. And yeah. I mean, I figured it out though, for the most part. And I think this would be really dope to listen to in some headphones. For real. Just because of like the not only is it a really dope section because it's like the chopped up vocals and it's like layered, and I like a good layered section, like how I was telling y'all, but because I'm like playing with the pans, like some of it, I'm chopping it up, I'm cooking it up because I'm playing with the pans, okay? And bitch, this is, I guess, the kitchen. Anyway, but you get what I'm trying to say. But in my situation, I can't say that and it be a cool thing. I say that and it's a Illuminati thing. But I am cooking it up, chefing it up with the beats. So, but yeah, I think for the most part, ooh, okay. Mm. I was able to like do all the main things I need to get done. Now it's just a matter of like listening through and like hearing the difference. Because like when you're working on it, you're like working on it. But I'm sure I'll be able to hear like all the cleaned up parts. And yeah, and it's just a matter of like leveling it out, making sure it sounds good. Um and nothing's like, and that's another thing too, like mixing vocals, but then also keeping in mind production too, because there's certain parts of the song where because there's a lot of vocal parts happening at one time, like it can drown out the production, or because like at the bridge, there's so much of the production going on as well as all the vocal parts happening. And it could be like sonically overwhelming if it's not mixed right. It could be sonically overwhelming if it's not mixed right, is what I'm saying. My goodness. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited about the fact that I was able to get this done. Um, and I'm surprised it didn't take me as long. Granted, like half the song, well, not half the song, but like the production was already mixed and the vocals that was in there already was already done. It was just a matter of like, oh, inspiration. I should do more vocals, and did, and it was done in a day, and the mix is done in a day. So now, um, yeah, I guess now it's just like the mastering. Hmm. So yeah, I mean, I've seen a video basically explaining the difference between the two. With the mixing, oh goodness, all these fucking yawns. The mixing is primarily when you like edit each individual track, and the mastering is when you edit the whole track in itself after the mix. So hopefully the mastering part won't be um too cumbersome. So we shall see. But I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight. Um which I mean, this was what I wanted to do to anyway. I was like, all right, today I will finish the mix. I mean, of course, there was other things that came up, and um, the handlers were handling, I guess. But despite that, I was able to get this done, which was the plan. So I can check that off my list of things to do today. Actually, yep. So okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's something in the ethers causing alarms or wrong. But yeah. Well, I mean, okay. We can listen back to one more time. One more time. One more time. To celebrate all that I want to listen. One more time. Shout out to Daft Punk. Anyway, I'm just waiting for the numbers to be perfect on the live stream. And I'm the leader of the new school. As vision to go, get out to, can't tell me what to do. Get out to, as vision to, yeah, but the life you want and facing that taunts and that judgment on you, but trying to stay safe. When everything will hide your pain. Just make sure they stay out your brain. Stay out your brain. Just make sure they stay out your brain. Stay out your brain. Stay out, yeah. The life you want and will face it. That taunts and that judgment on you. Will try to stay safe. But oh my God, it's a little loud. I love this one. I love this one. Uh, like, I mean, it's a lot better. It's a lot better. Obviously, I feel like I gotta like step away from it and then like come back to it and really listen to it. But then again, like it's that thing, like I said before, it's those sections where there's a lot happening, and I don't want to. It's hard gauging like what's too loud and what's not. Like like you hear it like objectively, like okay, this section like isn't loud enough, and then you turn it up, but then all of it is too loud. So it's like okay, then maybe I need to bring the tracks down. It's like, all right, well, what tracks do I need to bring down? When you bring one thing down, you got to bring them all down. And but then you don't want it to be too low when it comes to the overall sound of the song. So it's like a process. Yeah, it's a process. But I mean, I'm gonna figure it out though. I think the like the hard part, and maybe that's the mixing part. Maybe that's the mixing aspect. Like that I, once I get to that point, then it'll probably make more sense to me. Um, but I think most of like the tedious hard work stuff of like the little sound, like cleaning up the stuff, like the polishing is done. So now it's just a matter of like just leveling everything out and making sure everything blends well and it's cohesive all together. Um, but all like the little nuanced things of like playing with the different effects and stuff like that, doing the EQs, making sure everything is like sounding clean. All of that is good. But I really, of course, the whole process of mixing and mastering is wanting it to sound like radio ready, like quality to be like this record could be on the radio. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So that's the live stream. Like I said, this wasn't going to be like a super interesting live stream. I'm literally just working on the record, and I don't have a TED talk for you guys today. You'll get a TED talk from me later. But I said all the TED talk that I wanted to have said yesterday. So there's that. Um, I mean, anything I said yesterday, I still stand by it today. Now I could get into like certain details about certain things, but I'm not tonight. With that said, thank you all for being a part of this live stream. I will conclude with a prayer, as I usually do. In this time, I will say a prayer from the heart. Um, and this is for anybody, regardless of denomination. God, thank you for all the blessings, all the lessons in life, all the good things, all the challenges that we face, everything that's built to make us wiser and stronger to face the things that is approaching us in life, as well as preparing us for more blessings and the beautiful things. May we continue to be in a space of gratitude And for those who might struggle with gratitude, may they find gratitude in their lives, especially in times where they might be dealing with adversity or struggles. And it's hard to think about how blessed we are. More times than not, we're blessed in a plethora of ways that we might not be recognizing because we're so focused on what we don't have or what we haven't accomplished yet or what we didn't achieve yet or what we didn't do yet. But there's so much that we've done. There's so much that we've created and built and grown and evolved and skills that we've acquired and knowledge that we've learned and disciplines that we've mastered through the years that oftentimes could be overlooked because again we're so focused on the now and focused on what we're striving towards, and we take a moment to recognize how far we've come and how much we have grown through the years, through any circumstances in life that might have appeared to be something to keep us stagnant or held back. And we all recognize how blessed we are and how great we are because of the things that we've actually accomplished and built and grown to do in our lives. And as we recognize our blessings, may we be blessings for other people. May we show up, help others in need. May we take a stand. May we take a moment to consider someone else's situations or struggles, or maybe they might not be struggling in that moment, but you could be a blessing to a person, um, and allow us to be blessings to people who deserve it and who need a blessing and who would appreciate it and would be grateful. And not only should we be blessings for others, may we be able to receive blessings as well as being a blessing. When we are being blessed and there's a gift from God that's being given to us, may we have the capacity, the healing, or just the acceptance to receive the blessings. So it is, so will be. Gratitude for the spirit. Amen. Amen. With that said, thank you all for being part of this live stream. I'm very grateful to the people who are leaving positive comments or people who are just supportive altogether. Like I said, slowly but surely trying to focus more on that. I'm very grateful to the people who are supportive, to the people who, you know, are positive, the people who don't participate in the, manipulative tactics and behaviors and gestures and all those things. Um, I'm grateful to the people who genuinely hear me and see me and don't just observe me as this thing that's following a script and really just a person just trying to live beyond someone else's orchestrated fate and really just get to live my own life on my own terms that's unpredictable because I don't live for other people's agendas, especially the government or anyone oppressing anyone for selfish material gain. I'm grateful for the people who see me as a human being and genuinely help. I see it, I'm grateful, and I really appreciate it. and much love and many blessings and protections and success and healing to everyone that's on that frequency. Thank you. Now, with that said, I'm going to conclude this live stream. Thank you again. Much love, and I will see you all later.